You have to use these things. You must. There's another thing called psychology of investing. So some people have a fear factor of investing, fear that they're not going to succeed, fear that they're going to lose money. Start moving beyond the fear, because that will hinder you from moving forward. Fear can cripple your progress. I just want you to know that. Fear can cripple your progress. You can have something that's shown to you, that's proven, that works. I know people right now in my personal life, they have the money and just haven't tried some of these high yield dividend paying things, and I'm living off of them every month. This, as well as some others that I'm going to share with you, because I do believe in diversification. So I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I may put my eggs, so-called eggs, in 50 baskets. As I said, I'm invested in energy. I'm invested in gold. I'm invested in silver. I'm invested in a little bit of art. I'm invested in the energy sector with stocks. I'm invested in some of my main investments that I want to share with you is Nvidia. Nvidia, stock symbol, ticker symbol, NVDA. Nvidia probably has provided the most gains in my portfolio out of anything else so far. So if you're familiar with Nvidia, it's the number one chip maker for these different, and even when it comes to AI chips and gaming chips and things like that, it's just a phenomenal business. And even over this past week, the share price jumped on earnings from, I think, roughly $9.40 to over $1,000 per share. Well, you can buy Nvidia if you have one of these platforms, ROBINHOOD or Moomoo or Stash. You can buy them. You may say, well, I got $100 I want to put in Nvidia. You can do that. Some people say, well, it's not enough money. I may not make much off of it. What's much? 20% return for a person with 1,000 is the same 20% return for somebody that has 100. The same 20% return if you only put $20 in it. A return is a return. It's increasing your wealth where you're at. And then you can increase that over time. You don't have to say, well, I'm going to wait till I get $50. I'm going to wait till I get, no. Put 10 in. And then put another 10 in. And when you make another 20, put another 10 in. And when you make another 50, put another 20 in. When you make $100, then put another 50 in. If you make $1,000 from put 700 into your investment. This is how you build over time exponentially, because you're focused on growth and not on waiting. Or you're focused on growth, you're focused on increase, and not on waiting for the perfect scenario situation. That won't happen. The perfect time for investing is now, even if it's $1, because it'll get you into an investing mindset. And when you start seeing these gains, psychologically, your mind is going to say, oh, this is working. It's increasing. What I put in, I can actually see it growing. That's important to the psyche. See, you always hear on the news about the bad things, the bills, this or that, the unemployment rates and all of that stuff. You can't let that stuff really get to you. Don't let all of that get in your psyche. You can form your own economy. You can form your own investment goals. You can create an account that gives you the returns you want to have, and it's not based on the outside world. The stock market has very little to do with what goes on in the economy. And as those of you know that has invested in, we've seen the economy many times taking some stocks take off. Some do well in a bad economy. Gold does better in an economy most of the time that's worsening. Energy, oil prices, things like that may go up. The chip sector has been doing great. And I invest heavily in technology. I invest heavily in QQQ and in technology and Nvidia and Amazon and Facebook and which is Meta and Google. I'm investing heavily in that stuff. Microsoft. But even there's ETFs that will help you invest better in these things overall as a group. And one ticker symbol is SOXX. SOXX. And that is the ticker symbol for an ETF, the iShares Semiconductor ETF. It's at $238.60 right now. And just for this, if you want to think about the returns on this, over the past year, this, because it's invested in several different semiconductor stocks that's within this fund, it has increased 58% over the last year. Now, I had one of my sisters in the past when I was trying to tell her about these investments, and I said, you know, sis, there's investments that you can make. I think she was making 7% on her money. I said, sis, there's investments where you can make 20, 30% and 80% return on your money. And she said, well, why aren't you doing it? And that just goes to show you, sometimes we're sharing with family or friends. They may not mean any harm, but they just don't understand. You may have knowledge. Knowledge is powerful. There is even a scripture that says, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. Not because of lack of your belief or spirituality, but because of a lack of knowledge, you can hold yourself back. So she said, well, if it works, why aren't you doing it? I said, I am doing it. So people can assume that you're just talking, but I don't like that. I don't like to talk without purpose. So when I give out something, it's because I think it's beneficial. I think it's going to be beneficial to the hearer. And it's not always just about conversation. And I'm a very comical person, and I love humor also, and you'll see some of that on this platform. But I believe in education. I believe in discovery. I believe in historical things and facts. And let's get some facts and figures together, and let's do some experimentation and see how this thing works for us. How can we better? How can we improve? How can we tweak the system to make it better for us, to make it crafted to your lifestyle? How can you design your life in a way that is going to be beneficial for you and the people you care for? Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. I'm in the process of writing a book right now, so that'll be out shortly. I'll let everyone know about that, about investing in the market. But this can set you on easy street, what we call easy street, easy living. So this is just kind of an overview, a market cap of what's been going on, the things to plan for. If you want to get into gold investments, which I would always say have an amount of your portfolio in gold and silver. I have about 10% of my portfolio in those things. There's some funds. GDX is one. That's the symbol. GLD, silver, SLV, SIL. So these are things you can look at the ticker. And I do have a link to Yahoo Finance in my website, CRAIGTRADER.com, where you can put symbols in there and see how they've been performing and things. And in the comments section, let me know some of the topics you want to hear about. Share some feedback with if you're getting value from these videos and some of the things you'd like to have me share with you or we discuss. Energy sector, the symbol is XLE for the energy sector, and that's dealing with the energy, with oil, gas, natural gas investments. So please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell, share it. Let's get the word out. Hey, it's time to increase. It's time to get better. It's time for us to move ahead of all of these man-made planned events that are coming. And for those of you that are talking about a great wealth transfer, this is one of them. This is one of the main great ways to transfer wealth from those that we figure have it or had it. Transfer some of that into your account with the gains they're making. Take the ride with them. Take the ride with the wealthy. Do what the wealthy do, and you can achieve what the wealthy achieve. Okay? Do what the poor do, and you'll achieve what the poor get. I remember Reverend Ike said, one of the greatest things you can do for the poor is not to be one of them. That's powerful. One of the best things you can do for the poor is not to be one of them. Why? Because you can help teach them how to get richer, those that want to learn. You can give to them if you want. You've got the money to do it now because you're not one of them. You can help more of them. You can help change your community where rather than talking about it and complaining. You can help vote these politicians out that are not doing things according to your agenda. You don't see many people running around on TV talking about, oh, this person's getting voted in office, that person's about to get voted, because their economy is about progress and wealth. It doesn't really matter who's in the office because the office will always provide for the wealthy. Hello, somebody? The office, whoever's in that office, that Oval Office, behind that resolute desk, as they say, they're going to have to dance to the tune of the wealthy and the business people that provide the economy and jobs in this country. So if I'm investing along with what they invest in, I'm in for the ride. My wealth is increasing. Your wealth is increasing. And, of course, overall, you want somebody who's going to have policies for the people. But how many presidents have we had that really provided a lot of policies for the average person? They'll provide you with a handout, but they hope you spend that into the economy. When I was getting my stimulus checks, guess what I was doing? I'd spend a little on me, and I'd put a whole lot back into the stock market. So, yeah, I'll take the handouts, but the handouts they give to you, you got to use them to level up. Use whatever you get to level up. Don't just be a consumer, be a producer, be an investor. Anyone can be an investor. I don't care if you have a background, if you're an ex-felon, ex-con, and all of that kind of stuff. I've been through some things in the past myself. Guess what? Get over it and move forward. Get over it and move forward. What can you do to transform your life with the information that you're getting? That's what's important. So I hope you enjoyed yourself today. I hope I was able to share quite a bit about myself and about this platform. I hope I was able to share, and I know I was able to share you with information that will help you to increase, help you to grow, help you to become a better investor, a wealthier person, a person who can have more freedom in their lives. That's my goal. That's my way of saying I can help better this world by sharing these things with others. It's not just about the money. The money is nice. The money can be better, and it will be better, and it'll be nicer. But that's not what I live for. I live to enhance. I look at part of my purpose. My main purpose is here to help enhance this world. There's a lot of wicked and evil things going on in this world. My part and your part is to help be more light in this world. More light, more illumination. Not part of that stuff they call the Illuminati. And we ain't worried about them either. But be a part of the light bearer, the light giver, the knowledgeable, the faithful. Get into the game. You can't win the game unless you're in the game. You cannot win a game unless you're in the game. If you're in fear and you're not investing, you're on the sidelines. If you're playing it too safe, that's okay if that's your personality. You just realize you're not going to get the gains that some of us will get. But I commend you for getting in the game. That's fine. Whatever you desire with the information you get. But when you get the information, decide where you want to go with it. And would that sit right within your spirit and in your soul and with your investment plans? This is powerful stuff. Powerful stuff, y'all. So thank you for tuning in. As I said, like, subscribe, share on your platforms. If you want to reach out to me. Also, you can go to the website, CRAIGTRADER. CRAIGTRADER.com. All is one word. On my platforms, it's all, CRAIGTRADER is all one word. There's some other stuff out there I don't know about. Maybe I'll have to buy them out. But CRAIGTRADER.com, one word. CRAIGTRADER on the platforms is all one word. On Facebook, if you want to go to my personal Facebook page under Craig Smith, you'll see me in that blue suit with that older picture. I'll get to changing all of that eventually. But we're going to keep on leveling up together. And it's going to be a great journey, a great experience together. We're gonna get wealthy together, family. We're gonna get more freedom. We're gonna get more peace about our lives. We're gonna go into more purpose. We're gonna grab destiny. Okay. No humdrum life. Let's live life with a purpose, and your investments will help you do that. You may say, well, I want to do this, I want to do that, I desire to do this. And that's great. You got to put it in your psyche. But at some point, like on this channel, you're going to get the information to start doing it. And you have to take that step to get you to move to the next level. So I've shared a lot of ticker symbols today. I've shared a lot of information. Like I said, go back, re-look at the video. If you've had to pause it or you pause it at some point, come back, look at it again. Share it in your different groups, Facebook groups and things like that. Instagram, whatever it is, platforms you may have, Twitter. I certainly appreciate it. It's about us growing together. It's about us having our own individual input into our destiny and having the power to do it. You have the power. You can do it. You wouldn't be tuning in. You wouldn't have gotten this message. You wouldn't have gotten hold of this video because one of my main affirmations and prayers that it goes to someone that will help increase, that it will be a help to, that will not just sit on the information, but they'll use it to transform themselves and transform their lives. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Good stuff. Great stuff. And I feel that over time we're going to do some great things together. Consistency. We have to stay on consistency. And that's one thing even about me. Life happens. I've had some things, bad things happen, some tragedies that happened, things in my life and last year that'll knock you off your consistency. But at some point, by the grace of God and with His help, you can get back up again, and you can move forward. And you got to decide you're going to live and move forward, and not let things take you under, but use that as a stepping stone to propel yourself to keep going above and beyond. So I thank you. Those of you that tuned in and stayed for the whole duration and can watch the whole video again, or will share, I commend you. I thank you. Blessings to you. Let's continue to go forward on my CRAIGTRADER.com site for my free e-letter or newsletter that I'm going to be sending out to people. Go in and drop your email address. Drop your email address so that I can start providing that free newsletter. And also, if you want to contact me directly, also my email is in the description, links below, along with the other things. But it's thecraigtrader@gmail.com. thecraigtrader@gmail.com. thecraigtrader@gmail.com, and it'll be in the links in the description and posted. So I want to thank you very much for tuning in, and keep the faith. Get in the game. Play the game to win. Keep the faith. Stay focused. Stay blessed. Stay prosperous. And I'll see you soon.